Students, now this is a new topic for you, that is a fuzzy logic. I have given you some of the notes regarding crisp logic, and now we have to do fuzzy logic. In this, you have to do also the preposition and predicates. There are two types of quantifiers in prepositions as well as predicates. Now in this fuzzy logic, we don't have true and false, but we have absolutely true, partially true, absolutely false, very true, these type of statements with us. So whenever we give a statement, it has a membership function with it, or you can say a truth value with it. So if you see here, fuzzy preposition, just see here the example. If you see this example, we have a preposition, Ram is honest. Now, Ram is honest is having a truth value. A truth value is given by T of P. Now, T of P can have any value in between 0 and 1. It is basically the membership function that I have already explained you. Whenever we have to use a fuzzy statement, it is related with a truthness value, a variable that is known as membership function. So T of P is 0.8. If T of P is 0.8, it means the statement is partly true. If it is 1, that means the statement is absolutely true. So we are having some statements that are basically the prepositions. If these are fuzzy prepositions, we are having its truthness value with it. So T of P is what? It is the membership function or the truthness value associated with that statement. Now with this, we are having some connectives. In fuzzy propositions, under this we are having connectives just like crisp. In crisp, I have given you the notes regarding union, intersection, negation. Same is implies here. Now here, see this table 7.3. Now under this table, if you see, we are having fuzzy connectives. First one is negation, second is disjunction, third one is conjunction, and fourth one is implication. Now, there you have shown in crisp set theory or crisp logic, we have shown the same with the help of truth table, because we are having only two solutions, true and false. But here we have to use the preposition with some membership function or truthness value. So either you can take T of P or you can take mu function. Okay, both are having the same value. Now, see, if we see the negation, now how we can negate a preposition by 1 minus the truthness value of that preposition. Now, disjunction, it is just like union, so we will take the maximum of the two membership function. Now, in conjunction, we will take the minimum of the two truthness value. Now, implication. Implication is somewhat different. Implication means P implies Q. That means not P union Q. It is basically the maximum of 1 minus TP and TQ. Okay. Now with this we are having one more sign, one more connective that is known as if then connective. Now if then rule is very important in case of fuzzy. Now if then can be used in two ways. If then simple, if and then, and one is if then else. Now just see here, if then, simple if then, this one, if x is A, then y is B. Now A and B are what? A and B are fuzzy statements. Now so it is given by curl A and curl B. Now and it is equivalent to, if x is A, then y is B. Now this relation is equal to A cross B union not A cross Y. So it is given like, if you see A cross B, how we will find out A cross B? Just by taking the minimum values of the membership function. And not A cross Y, we will take only, because Y is the whole set, so we will take only not of membership function of A. So union sign, this center 1. Now this union sign can be replaced by the maximum value. So the whole thing is given by maximum of minimum of the two values, that is mu of A, mu of B, comma 1 minus mu of A. Now this is understood. Now next is, if x is A, then y is B, else y is C. Now here, when if x is A, then y is B, then y is B, else y is C. So y is having two options. Either it will be B or it will be C. So we will take this. Now this relation is given by A cross B union not A cross C. Union not A cross C. Here we are taking only not A, but here not A cross C. So with the same, we are having one more minimum term, that is with not A and C. So membership function of not A and membership function of C. Now the same is explained here in this example. I think it will be easily solved by you. Now I will explain this 7.10 example. Now here the whole set x and y are given to you. This is a crisp set A, B, C, D and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the fuzzy sets curl A, curl B, curl C is given to you. Now we are having two ways of giving the notations of these three sets. Now we have to determine the implication relations. Now implication relations are of two types, if then and if then else. So we will find out both the relation. First is, we have to compute if x is A, then y is B. So we will solve this relation by giving R is equal to A cross B union not A cross Y. Now how we will find out this? First we will find out A cross B and then not A cross Y, and then we will take the union of the both. So A cross B. How we will find out the A cross B? By just taking the minimum value of the membership function of A as well as B. So we will write down in column A. So A is what? It is A, B, C, D. So we will write down this. Now B is the function of y, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will write down in the row 1, 2, 3, 4. So A, B, C, D and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now under this we will write down the minimum value. The minimum of the two value of A and B. So we will see this. First, when we see A and 1, we will just see here A is 0 and 1 is 0.2. Now which one is the minimum? 0 is the minimum. So we will write down here 0. Similarly, we will fill the whole matrix. We get the A cross B. Now not A cross Y is basically the matrix of not A only. We will just write down not A because Y is a function that is crisp and every value is having a membership function 1. So crisp, whenever crisp element is given or crisp set is given, its truthness value is 1. So we have to compare every value of not A with 1. So we have to take the minimum of the two. So every value will be the minimum or less than y's value. So we will just write here not A's value. So not A is 1.2. We will just here see 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 0.8 is 0.2. Next is 1 minus 0.6 is 4. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So we will write here 1, 0.2, 0.4 and 0. Just see this. Now after getting these two matrices, we will find out the union of these two matrices by taking the maximum of the two element. So we will pairwise decide which one is the maximum. So we will get this relation. This is the first implication function, that is if x is A, y is B. Now next is if x is A, y is B, else y is C. So what is the change? A cross B is the same, But instead of not A cross Y, we will here use not A cross C. So here we are having not A cross C. So C is the given set. So we will compare not A with C. Which one is the minimum we will take under this. After this we will take the maximum of the two. So we will get this. This is very important example in case of fuzzy logic. Now next is fuzzy quantifiers. Now we are having only two types of quantifiers, absolute and relative. Now as the name indicates, absolute means with reference to some particular number, greater than or roundabout or somewhere around. Now relative means in relation to another set. So almost, about, most. Now next is fuzzy inference. Fuzzy inference also refer to an approximation reasoning, refers to computational, produces evaluation of linguistic descriptions. Now we are having the statements. Now using these statements, we can have the two types of inference procedures. One is just like modus ponens and modus tollens in case of CRISP logic, we are having generalized modus tollens and generalized modus ponens. Now we are having GMP and GMT. These are very easy to inference rules. Now just in case of if you have studied CRISP inference rules that I have provided you earlier, that are modus ponens and modus tollens. Similar to that, these two are there. We will just see this. If it is a GMP, that is generalized modus ponens. If X is A, then Y is B. Next term is X is not A. Then the implication of that is Y is not B. So it can be find out with the help of this relation. That is, we can find out not B with the help of this. We are ultimately getting not B. So how we will get this not B? Not B will be equal to the dot product of these two. Now how we will find out the dot product? Dot product is max min composition. That I have already given to you the PDF as well as the video on dot product. Now dot product of these two statements gives us the GMP. Now how we will have the dot product of these two statements? We will just have the dot product of not A. Not A means we will just, A is given, we will just do 1 minus membership function of A. Now it has a dot product with the relation of xy, and the relation is what? It is the implication relation. That is if then. We have just done this, the implication relation. So not A dot Rx comma Y. Similarly, now this is given by this max min composition rule. Now similarly GMT. Now in GMT, if X is A, then Y is B. The second term is Y is not B. It implies that X is not A. So we will find out not A. Instead of not B, we are finding out not A. And this can be found with the help of not B and the relation. The same relation is there. So we are having not A in this case. So this is fuzzy inference, and this fuzzy inference is being described with the help of this fuzzy example. Now I think it would be clear to you. It is just max min composition. Next is fuzzy rule based system. Now under rule based system, basically we are having different steps of fuzzification that I have to give you. Now in fuzzy rule based system, when we talk about system, we are not having a single statement. If X is A, then Y is B. We are not having this type of statement. We are having if X1 is A1, X2 is A2, X3 is A3, so on up to Xn is An, then y1 is b1, y2 is b2. So we are having the relationship between many number of statements, not two statements. We are having number of statements within a system. So whenever we have such type of example, that example is known as fuzzy system. Now how we design that system? Using if-then rule. Now if-then rule, we will combine all the if-then statements together, and this combination can be intersection as well as conjunction. So you can say disjunction or conjunction. So two types of rule based systems are there. Either we can use the union or we can use the intersection of if then rules. So this is all about the fuzzy rule based system. Now this example, I will explain this example with the help of fuzzification rule. Okay.